Coach, we'll just kind of start with your blanket statement and this question. How would you rate the overall performance of your team tonight?
That was good. I mean, it's a team that's beaten two FBS teams in the last 2 years, and so they're well coached. And I think you can see at the beginning is a little bit tough sledding. You can see why they're a tough team in the FCS level. But the guys, I believe in the guys. They kept working hard. I felt like there's still a lot of room for improvement, and maybe a lot of missed opportunities on the field and on both offense and defense. Special teams too. Like we had great opportunity to get some returns and couldn't field the ball that well. We missed a field goal, so a lot of room to improve on. But the guys played hard. I mean, I think you could tell that we're really excited about our team. But I'll take the win. Some lessons that can be learned, and then hopefully we get better from this week to next week.
Different sentiment after game number 1 last year, a 14-0 win over Sam Houston compared to tonight. And how much of that is credited to specifically your team and the core bonding together, knowing and maybe dwelling on some of those frustrations last year?
Yeah, I think it's always tough when a lot of people doubt you and that you didn't perform to your best. And so we went through some adversity. The guys learned, but the best way to take out your frustration is just get better and prove that most of the people that believe in you that they're right. So I felt like we did some really good things tonight. We definitely need to improve, but you've heard me say week 1 to week 2, a lot of improvement can happen, and we're going to get on the road. We're going to go see our fans out in Dallas, and the game's a day earlier, so I think the guys are going to rest and get better. But I'm looking forward to this team and this season. This is just game 1, but it was a lot of fun. The fans were amazing. I mean, it was the environment. I was just talking to Southern Illinois players, and they just said it was an awesome experience being here and in front of our home crowd. So I appreciate all the fans being here.
You touched on some of the things you already want to clean up that are top of mind. What are some of the aspects of the game and your team that you're most encouraged about as you head into SMU?
Yeah, I like that we took care of the football. We got some turnovers on defense. Well, I don't know about the fumble thing. I didn't know you could change hands and still be called an incomplete. But I don't know. That's not my job. I think the replay booth, they just got to do what they can. But overall, I thought the guys' energy and effort was awesome, and I thought the guys were physical. So against a team that's been physical against others, this is a good step to where we want to be as a team, and really physical at the line of scrimmage. So I'll take that.
What did you think of the play of your quarterback, Jake Retzlaff, specifically after really a tough battle to win that starting job?
Yeah, I thought he did some really good things, and he'll tell you. You talk to him that he knows that there's room for improvement, but we believe in his skills and his abilities, and I think the competition made him better, made him and Gary better. So we're there's going to be times that we're going to need both of them, and we have a lot of different things that we have a lot of different players that got on the field. So we have a full cupboard to work with. So and that's even at the quarterback position.
Understandably, your week took a dramatic twist on Thursday when your good friend, one of your closest friends, Jay Hill, suffered a heart attack. He's back in the stadium and with the staff in some capacity tonight. How would you wrap up the last 48 to 72 hours with all of that going on?
Yeah, just happy that Jay's with us. It was a big scare, and thankful that people, people in the medical profession were able to take good care of him. But just have a lot of appreciation for him, and I know a lot of people care about him. He did not want this to be about him, did not want it to be a distraction, but I think it made a lot of sense for him to be here. I think it'd be easier on his heart if he was here and watching the game and knew the calls rather than being at home. I think we were kind of joking that he would probably end up being here anyway, so you might as well just skip all the drama and let him get here. But I love the man. He's done an amazing job for us. He's a great leader, and more importantly, he's a great coach, but more importantly, he's an amazing person, and I'm glad that he's going to on the road to recovery. We're looking forward to him coaching this team, but the setup was already there. I mean, other than him controlling it from the sidelines, I think there was a machine that he got prepared really nicely, and you saw the guys playing their hearts out and played assignment sound football. There's just a couple of missed plays and missed tackles and things like that cost us, but that's what happens when you go against good teams. For the most part, it was a pretty clean executed game on the defensive side.
We'll finish with this. You jokingly said that maybe some of those big plays were because you were calling the defense instead of Jay. But how was it for you tonight to take that role again and be calling the defense?
I mean, it's a lot of fun. I love doing it, but it's a. I think I wasn't preparing for that until this happened. But luckily, we have an amazing defensive staff that we're able to just adjust with it. So it's not a one-man job, and the way Jay set it up is that it could function really well without him there. So that's where you could tell if you have really good leaders, is that you literally remove yourself from the room, and then you can see if it still functions, and it does. And that's a credit to Jay and the defensive staff in getting this defense ready.
Coach, congratulations on a decisive win. We'll see you in Dallas on Friday.
Let's go. Love you guys. Go Cougs.